Welcome, investors. Thanks for tuning into the forecast. I'm Jake Ackerman. A positive week for the market. The S&P 500 as of today is up over 2%. Why is that? Now, inflation report was released this morning, came in as expected, continuing its decline. Energy prices continuing a decline. Interest rates topped a few months ago and have been slowly coming down, and they're also continuing their decline. Now, what is the Fed going to do because of this continuation of easing inflation while they're tightening their monetary policy, while they're talking very hawkish towards the markets? When we're seeing earnings reports holding up quite strong. GDP numbers were released this week, came in higher than expected. What is the Fed going to do? Their main course of action, which is tightening monetary policy to defeat inflation, appears to be working. Now, it's not over yet. There's still inflationary pressures in the economy, but the economy continues to hold up. Earnings are holding up for businesses. GDP is holding up for the economy. The stock market is rallying. Housing prices are still coming down. So the Fed looks to be winning right now. Should they put their foot off the gas pedal? That's going to be a question that's going to be answered next week through their words. Maybe not through the markets. So let me paint some perspective for you. Interest rates started rising long before the Fed started raising their interest rate, the Fed funds rate. Interest rates are coming down right now before the Fed is taking their foot off the gas pedal. They're at a minimum going to raise the Fed funds rate by 25 basis points next week, or 0.25%. That's pretty much solidified, especially with inflation report today. It didn't come in really higher than expected, so the street expects 25 basis points hike. So that's priced in at this point. What's not priced in is their forecast, their words, their verbiage that comes out to the public telling us what they're going to do. And they have a backdrop of economy is still strong. Inflation is coming down, but it's not done yet. It behooves them to continue on with their tight monetary policy for as long as they can to ensure that they've defeated inflation. But that doesn't mean the stock market has to come down. That doesn't mean interest rates have to shoot back up, because these things are already priced in. What's not priced in, a potential geopolitical event, higher inflation, a rebound of higher inflation. But at this point, things are working out in the Fed's favor. So what are we expecting to probably hear from them while the stock market's rallying, why the trend is starting to appear more bullish, while we're seeing the influx of money flows from institutions, which we haven't seen in a long time with the amount that they're investing at this point, because they had so much cash on the sidelines in 2022. So I would expect them to try to bring down asset prices as much as they can. Now, are they going to really succeed and bring it down to new lows in October? No. I mean, that's not what it's looking like right now, but they're going to do what they can to bring the market down, maybe keep it where it is for as long as possible, because that makes the money supply, monetary conditions tighter. And that's what they want. They want to keep monetary policy tight for as long as they possibly can. So that's what we expect. It's 25 basis points, hawkish verbiage to hold off the market as long as they possibly can. Inevitably, it looks like they're bringing down inflation at this point, and it looks like they're winning. But can they stop the market from rallying if things are going to start to improve? I don't think so. So continue to consult your financial advisor. Consider to take your personal account and follow your long-term goals. The inflation story is going to probably dissipate sometime this year, but at any point, it could tick back up. But we'll have to address it when those events start to take place. Tune in next week. We'll discuss what the Fed said, how the market reacted, and what we're going to do to turn some revenue. Ackerman Financial Group, expertise you deserve, experience you can count on.